Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. All right, my name is Rawai, and I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right, the title of this lesson will be something to the effect of, no matter how long it takes, we stay locked in. No matter how long it takes, we stay locked in. And I will be going into, Lord willing, the mindset of not knowing when we'll be delivered, but knowing that we will be. Okay? Not knowing when, but knowing that we will be. So I was thinking, and I know brothers do this from time to time, as you see particular, articles and agendas come out from Esau Edom. We one in particular, Agenda 2030, and their plans to do particular things. And so those types of agendas and memos that they send out, narratives that they push out, it can at times have you saying to yourself, like, fuck, Esau, like, move along with your shit, like, roll this shit out. We want to get out of here. In terms, you have to deal with the fact that we're going to be here for a couple more years, right? Which, that's according to what they're pushing, right? That's according to what they're pushing. And it could be disheartening a bit, because we want to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I named the lesson, no matter how long it takes, stay locked in. We're locked in no matter how long this thing takes. So, just wanted to give some context to, where I'll be going with this lesson, right? Because you'll see particular things that we want to happen. One of the latest things was the port shutdowns, knowing that could usher in a famine, knowing that could usher in all hell breaking loose, and the end of this current time, and this, you know what I'm saying? So, things like that, man. Just wanted to go into that, because regardless of what, we're locked in. Whether it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, for us to be delivered. Hey, fuck it, man. We locked in. And we pray that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai keeps us that way, keeps us locked in. All right. First precept I want to get is let's see. Yeah, let me get this. Let me see this. Cancel. Let me go get this real quick. This is Sirach 39:1. And it reads, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." All right? So, to those of us who live and breathe this truth, okay, we are occupied in the prophecies. We think upon the prophecies, the precepts, the warnings, okay, the faith boosters that are provided, the comfort that's provided in the scriptures. We meditate on these things day in and day out, right? So that allows us to stay occupied in the prophecies, man. It allows our mind to stay where it needs to be and not slide away from what we know is coming. All right? Because every step of the day, every step of our way, we are thinking about, we walk on spiritual eggshells, so to speak, right? Which is a beautiful thing, and you should. All right, you need to reverence Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and His truth as you go throughout your day and days. All right, so being occupied in the prophecies, staying, keeping your mind fastened and locked in on what you know, on salvation, on Jacob's trouble on the way, the MOTB, the last few remaining prophecies that have to take place, knowing the particular events that are going to lead up to it. We're watching it. All right, staying there mentally, not getting too caught up in this world, okay, will allow you, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, to stay locked in no matter how long this thing takes. All right, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. We do know that we're close. Every day we're closer than we've ever been. All right, and I did a lesson a while back going into what is a few more years to eternity, to an eternity of righteousness, something to that effect, right? An eternity of rulership, an eternity of immortality, of it doesn't compare. All right, so yeah, man. So that's the point I wanted to make there. We are to keep our minds locked in on the prophecies, man, and that's what will allow us to continue on in this fight. Because if you fade away, man, you'll be cooked out here. All right. Where I want to go? Let's go here. Let's go to the book of Romans 14:5. Because I'm sure, man, brothers, that's Satan too. Satan, Satan will try to, get you to be like, man, fucking wait no 5 years to be delivered, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, to the best of your ability, stay occupied in these prophecies, man. It's a command. It's commanded that we do so. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that's what keeps us going strong. Keep believing, keep the faith. All right. This is Romans. Let's see. I want to start 14. Let's start at 5. Romans 14:5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. All right? And that's the point. Let every man be persuaded in his own mind, okay, of on the truth of these scriptures, okay, on the correct doctrine. Okay? Everybody has different thoughts, about particular things, and different thoughts come to different men's minds about different things. But in terms of these scriptures, these precepts, these doctrines, these breakdowns, there's only one way. All right? But ultimately, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind that this thing is going to happen. You can't persuade someone, to think, to believe how you believe. All right? You must be locked in when you get this truth. Okay? You have to be fully persuaded in your own mind that when you're alone and when you're going through your trials and tribulations, your days, you're going through your days. All right? You got to know that this thing is the truth and you're involved in something that is going to take place, and you believe in things that are going to happen. Because we're actually watching prophecy unfold. All right? We're watching it. But it hasn't hit its pinnacle yet, these last few prophecies, but we're watching them unfold. And those are faith boosters for those of us who are in this thing. All right? It says, one man steameth one day above another, another steameth every day alike. So that's a different mindset, right? Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind, okay, that these prophecies are going to come to pass. Okay, that no matter how long you feel it's taking, no matter how long it's going to take, you're fully persuaded in your own mind that it's going to happen, and it's going down, and we are in the midst of it. All right? That's important, man. That's extremely, extremely important. All right? Let's see what else I got. Oh, let me read this real quick. All right. We read this. This is the book of Hebrews 11:6. And it reads, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Okay? So you got to have faith, man. All right? You can't please the Lord without it. You got to have faith. And the Lord knows whether you believe or not. And disregard Satan and what Satan tries to jump on your mind. Them demons jump on your mind to try to persuade you otherwise. Okay? You got to rebuke Satan. And keep the faith. Keep your faith strong. Keep your medicine strong. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So when you diligently seek in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, you're locked in. And you will be of the mindset, no matter how long it takes, we're staying locked in. Okay? The more you diligently seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, it fights off all of the other things that occupy your time and your mind. All right? And you'll be rewarded. You'll be rewarded, okay, for diligently seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and staying grounded in truth, staying rooted in this truth. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, let me get this real quick too. It's a good point. Good point to make. Proverbs 24:10. Let me see. I want to start here. Yeah, Proverbs 24:10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Right. So if you give up when the road gets rough, when shit hit the fan, okay, then your strength is small, man. Your faith is small. Your belief. Right? You wasn't being occupied in the prophecies. You wasn't fully persuaded in your own mind. Ultimately, that's on Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? But it holds true. Okay? If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Let me go here in the blue letter. I can't do it on this phone, but let me see. Let me go into that word faint really quick. 24:10. Let's see. Proverbs 24:10. Let me get the word faint in the blue letter, it goes into, it says to sink, relax, sink down, let drop, be disheartened. Right, beautiful. Beautiful. If thou faint in the day of adversity, if thou sink, right, relax, get comfortable, right? It says sink down, let drop, right? Be disheartened. If you be disheartened in the day of adversity, if you forget, if you drop this faith, all right, it says to relax, to withdraw. Yeah, you got to stay on your square. All right. If thou faint in the day of adversity, be disheartened in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. All right. And we're going through shit day in and day out that tries to break us, and knock us down and, break our spirits. All right. But we are to remain firm in this truth. Okay. We got to stay on our square, our spiritual square. All right. So we don't allow some of the things that we see, some of the things that don't happen the way we want them to happen. Those things don't knock us off. Those things don't knock us off our spiritual squares. All right. We need to stay rooted, man. All right. All right, let's see. See what else I got. Oh, let me get this. I'll close out here, Lord willing. This is Sirach 2:14. Nope. Let's keep going. Salakia. Let's start at 12. Sirach 2:12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Right. Unstable, double-minded. All right. You got to keep the faith, man. Okay. You can't be unbalanced in this thing. You have to know and understand, no matter how long it takes, stay rooted, stay on your square. This is going to happen. All right. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted. All right. We just read that. All right. Faint-hearted. For he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended. All right. That's real, man. All right. That sounds just like the precept I just brought out. Okay. Let me, Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. All right. Ecclesiastes, Sirach 2:13 says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted. All right. For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. All right. So if you give up, man, don't give up. That's really, I might change the lesson to that, man. Don't give up because we got some more time. Because we got more fight in us. We got to continue to fight. It ain't happened yet. Don't give up because it ain't going to, deliverance ain't coming next week. Don't give up. All right. So woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. And this is the point. Verse 14, woe unto you that have lost patience. All right. And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Okay. So this is about not losing patience, not being faint hearted. Okay. Keeping your faith up, staying encouraged. All right. And knowing without a shadow of a doubt our salvation is near. Okay? It is near. Let's read 15. It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Exactly. All right? So those of us who fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will not disobey his word. We won't get weak. And that's why we got to pray that the Lord keep us. That the Lord allows us, even the moments when we do get weak, we don't fall. We don't fall off. We don't fall out. Because we do get weak. All right? But we not going to disobey Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're not going to give up the faith. We're not going to stop fighting. All right? Because again, what's a year or 2 or 3 to a lifetime of immortality and righteousness and rulership and being back with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? The answer is it doesn't compare. All right? So that's all I got, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, no matter how long it takes, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, stay strong, stay encouraged, and do what's commanded of us. Okay, Lord willing, he keep us all the true, sincere believers. Call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and the healthy shalom to the elect. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten Son is Yahushai. Those are the names you call on now and in that dreadful day. Shalom.